Hello everyone. I hope you all are healthy and fine. Do you know God Shiva always wanted to live, I think, at very high altitudes and even at desolate places because he wanted to do his meditation and stay away from uh, and have some peaceful place basically. And we have total five Kailash in India. One of them is in Tibet. One of them is the first one is basically the Kailash Manasarovar, and rest four are in India. Rest four are the places where the Lord Shiva sits at very high altitude are Adi Kailash, Mani Mahesh Kailash. The third one is Kinnor Kailash, and I think there is one more which is called as the Shrikhanda Kailash. But it is not always that God, Lord Shiva, has liked such places. There are other places also where you will find Lord Shiva is sitting very peacefully, and one of that place which I feel I should be going and exploring, which is in Satara, Maharashtra. The name of that place is Pateshwar, which is a small hill. Basically, you can't say that it's a small hill, but probably the altitude is almost 3,000 feet above the sea level. So I'm thinking that I should go and explore that place. There is a temple which is sculptured and architect in rocks basically, and the temple is also surrounded by so many caves. It was built in 800 century and it is very beautiful. So I think to explore and take blessings of Lord Shiva, we should be going and finding out that place. Weather plays very important role in any kind of exploration or expedition. My journey is completely subjected to weather clearance because the monsoon has just arrived in India, but it has not yet been settled. The journey day weather forecast includes blistering sunlight along with small drizzles on the way. Nestled in Sahyadri mountain ranges, my native is one of the most beautiful places to be on the earth, full of valleys, mountains, rivers, and surrounded by lush green vegetation. As in the past, we have been to places and we have been there by bicycle. So this time also I'll be going there by bicycle, approximately 25 kilometers one way from my native place, and again coming back it will be around 50-55 kilometers to and fro. When we go there, I don't know whether the approach is complete because I feel being a hill or a small mountain out there, I feel maybe halfway we'll have to stop and then walk and then approach that place. But let's see. There are people who had been to this place have told me that we can go to the last point. But I'm assuring you that this is going to be a very beautiful journey and it's a mysterious place. We are looking forward to take God blessings, and before that we need blessings from the weather. So weather has blessed me and I'm ensuring that the same feel and the enthusiasm or the entertainment you will also have with me. Next day, I started early in the morning to cut down as much as distance possible before the sun starts testing me. Lord Shiva's mysterious mountain was on the mind, but the weather was doubtful until I met a beautiful lady on the way. Good morning. Every day when I come out, when I go out for the cycling, I come across of this beautiful lady basically, and probably she is one of my inspiration because I see this lady every morning. She is she is very much careful towards her health, and this is something which everyone should be doing this at all. Aji, namaste.
नमस्ते.
किती वय आहे तुमचं?
माझा रे 75 होऊन गेले.
75
फुकट
झालं.
माझी तिकीट आहे.
अच्छा अच्छा, म्हणजे एसटी ची तिकीट फ्री आहे तुम्हाला आता?
फ्री आहे. म्हणजे जास्तच झालं आपलं सांगितलं त्याला
अच्छा
75.
अच्छा. आणि मग दररोज सकाळी तुम्ही जाता ना इथून?
सकाळी
रन.
संध्याकाळी दोन्ही टाइम.
अच्छा अच्छा. मग बरं आहे आपलं तुमचं, म्हणजे तुम्हाला मी रोज बघतो तुम्हाला, आणि मला पण वाटतं की तुमच्यासारखं थोडं आपल्याला पण हेल्दी आणि फिट राहायला पाहिजे, बरोबर ना?
मी जर जाग्यावर बसली ना तर मी उठू शकत नाही. मी
अच्छा.
चालन एवढी चांगली असते.
ओके ओके.
शुगर आहे, बीपी आहे, दोन्ही बी
What
आहे.
she is saying is she has got free travel for state transport, and she every day she walks early in the morning, because I cross this lady every day, and this is something which we all need to do. She is an inspiration for all of us. बरं आजी, भेटूया आपण रोज.
चालतंय
ठीक आहे.
की.
हां,
ऐक
चला
की.
येतो मग.
तू आवाज दिलास तर मला नाही ओळखत माणूस.
चालेल चालेल.
अशी
नाही,
भानगड
भेटतो आपण
होती.
परत भेटूया. ठीक
कारण
आहे.
की असं जवळ न गेलं तर माणूस ओळखत नाही.
हां.
मोती बिंग आहेत डोळ्यात,
अच्छा.
त्याच्यामुळे नजर कमी आली.
Okay. She is suffering from cataract also. But anyway, we should be taking good from this lady. भेटल्याबद्दल धन्यवाद.
चल
चल.
चल.
I bid adieu to that beautiful lady and moved on towards the destination. I have cut down almost 10 to 12 kilometers, and the first view of that mountain is visible now. So that's the mountain where I have to go. That's the top of the mountain I will have to reach. In the morning I met a few joggers as well as that beautiful old lady, and I picked up good things from them. Now I'm about to start a small gradient upwards, which is a small ghat section basically. So I thought to take some rest before starting that. After crossing the ghat section, the next will be a tunnel through which we will enter the city, and then there will be a village coming called Degaon village. Then there will be an industrial area, Degaon MIDC, and the next point will be the Lord Shiva mountain. So this is how our approach will be. As the sun gradually started rising up, the competition between the sun and me became fierce. But the sun simply outplayed me because I was all sweat and very much hungry. If you happen to be in Satara, you must try this Sri Snack Center. Very beautiful for the early morning snacks. A healthy breakfast is very important when you are on an unknown expedition. I had my breakfast full of carbohydrates and proteins, which will ensure me stay up against the scorching sun. On top of this, I added a cup of tea to boost and maintain my sugar levels for the whole day, because I knew the day was going to be very hectic. Considering the scarcity of the food at the destination, I picked up parcel for my afternoon lunch and moved on. As everyone was waking up to the day, I crossed the city, then further Mumbai-Bangalore Express Highway. After going through the Degaon MIDC, I reached Degaon village. Finally, I have reached Degaon village, which is at the foothills of Pateshwar mountain, and I have these villagers sitting out. Let me ask them how can I approach the mountain, and if there are any difficulties, let us find out.
गोविंद महाराज होते पूर्वीचे, तर त्यांची ततच मुहूर्त वगैरे ततच झाला, समाधी त्यांची ततच आहे काय. आणि समाधी असल्या कारणामुळं महादेवाची मोठी पिंड आहे त्या. परत शंकराची एक मेन पिंड आहे काय, शंकर पार्वती सकाट आहे ती पिंड. परत एक महाकालीचं देऊळ आहे, परत एक भैरोबाचं देऊळ आहे, परत एक सटवाचं देऊळ आहे काय. अशी वराड घर एक आहे, बळीभद्र आहे, अशी भरपूर देवस्थानं तत आहेत. एक तळ आहे तथं, गणपतीचं एक श्री गणेशाला गणपतीची एक मूर्ती आहे तथं. त्याच्या त्या दोन बनी आहेत त्या रेड्डी सिटी. अशा त्यातला परिसर आहे.
After taking the guidance from the senior citizen and following their direction to head to the mountain, I started moving on. It was only me and the mountain as I left village far behind. There was scarcity of people and even vehicle on the road. The paved road has finished and unpaved road has started. It has become very much difficult because it is steep up gradient, and I will have to keep walking along with my bicycle. Let's see, hopefully we will see a paved road ahead. When you get away from the urban crowd, this is what you get to see. Definitely there is some hardship involved, but when the roads are difficult and the journey becomes beautiful and the destination even becomes more beautiful. I have climbed up half the mountain and probably I think half is remaining. Let's see and let's get the blessings of Lord Shiva. After walking almost for 1 hour with my cycle on a steep gradient, I finally reached the first gate of Lord Shiva temple. As there was no road of any kind, I had to lift up my cycle to move on. While moving on, I came across of Lord Ganesha idol. I offered prayers and took the blessings of Lord Ganesha and moved towards the top of the mountain. After reaching top of the mountain, it was like watching the earth from the International Space Station. The views were mesmerizing and breathtaking with a chilling wind that was flowing all over the cliff. As I trekked further, I saw Pushkarni Lake, which was situated next to Sri Sadguru Govindananda Mutt. There are number of shivlings on the either side of the staircases of the path that leads to the main door of the temple. After entering the temple through the main door, it was an unbelievable example of ancient marvelous architecture. This temple and caves were built by Peshwa Sardar Angal. The front yard of the temple is decorated by small and tall deepamalas. There are small temples on the either side of the main temple. Eventually, Lord Hanumana has taken the responsibility to take care of this temple due to sparsity of humans in this area. A beautiful Nandi, completely sculptured in rocks, is the main attraction for everyone who enters the temple at first. This temple was built in 1800 CC, 1800th century basically, and this was built by one of the Peshwas. Now in this particular area, there is no one except Lord Shiva, me, and there is Lord Hanumana sitting on top of that small temple behind me. I enter the temple to take a closer look of the inside of the temple. Inside of the temple was very much neat and clean. The door was locked with the Shiva idol and shivling down there. I offered my prayers to Lord Shiva and moved on to explore the whole temple in and around. there is a lot more to explore at this place. There are a lot of shivlings around. There are caves around, ancient caves, and this is a marvelous example of ancient architecture. I have to cut down almost 25 kilometers back home, which includes mountainous terrain and unpaved roads. The monsoon clouds are looming over my head, which has made me cut short my trip because I have to go back by bicycle. Maybe next time I may I may get some more time to come to this place and explore. But the journey was really a mysterious as well as a memorable. I started very early in the morning, probably around 6 o'clock in the morning, and this was something which was on my mind for a quite a long time. It has been quite a strenuous journey because the road is not complete here. I will have to pick up my bicycle on my shoulder and climb up the stairs. But this place is really an example of one of the ancient architecture. The temple is built in complete rocks and pretty much peaceful. That's why I told you, Lord Shiva likes desolate places and high altitudes. There is a prediction of rain and I will have to get back home, but definitely at once you must come here, sit in front of the God, offer your prayers, take blessings, and then move on. Thanks for being with me. Probably, maybe this is your Ravi signing off for the day because before rain comes down, I will have to get back home. Thank you very much. See you in the next adventure of Explorer RN. Thanks.